Crack 'em all. There it is. That's what we want. Well, if it isn't my most accomplished assistant, you truly could not have come at a better time. I just have the perfect statement for you. This parcel here must be delivered to one Marcy, a naturalist doing research on fauna at Dunstan's Fire in the Central Shroud. Brains, beauties, grace, why I envy you for being able to bask in our brilliance. Sadly, my supervisor duties demand that I remain in this spot. Anyway, you might want to hurry with that package and try not to mind the smell. The captain of our heart. Hold the room. All the realm knows. All the realm knows the Deputy Post Moogle has nothing but confidence in his assistants. I shall entrust you with a letter so important. They have crossed the T's twice. They had to cross the T's twice, Kupo. The letter is for the Maelstrom Sergeant at Camp Overlook. Pirates everywhere, terribly exciting and terribly dangerous. I love my args and mateys as much as that Moogle, but I have pressing duties elsewhere, Kupo. The Sergeant is scarier than most. Why, I used to vanish right into thin air whenever she turned her bloodshot eyes my way. Thanks to aspiring carriers like you, I need to do that again. We'll take the hither to Sergeant. Oh, so scary? Yeah, because I am part of the Maelstrom anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh, sorry. If it isn't my favorite assistant, Kupo, brace yourself, for today I have a task for you that will have all the fair maidens in Gridania, Greeny, and Vivi. This letter in my paw is addressed to none other than the homunculi. You are familiar with the homunculi, yes? The traveling trope of troubadours renowned for stirring the seeds of passion the realm over. Ever since their recent performance in Gridania, their popularity has gone through the roof. Why, I've handled hundreds of fan letters in the past fortnight alone. Oh, this particular is to be from a trader in Oda. A matter of business, perhaps? All the more reason that it must be delivered to Grania with haste. You will find the band and its leader, Augustino, rehearsing for their next performance. I'm gonna do this one first. Shut up! So yeah, sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm watching Horror Month. Dance Gaming's. Then I'll be taking a break after an hour to watch Digimon Ghost Game real quick. I'll be leaving everybody with music though. You there, Resource Assistant 62 or was it 26? Oh no, not this person again. Late handover. This is my duty. Or again. Yes, come to me, my. What in the seventh hells is this? Apricot? If this is your idea of a joke, my actions better be to measure how many lightning sparks can fit up your earth for the halls. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. It's, Habarat, Professor, with a silent. You should fall to your knees and thank the 12 that I denied to address you by any name at all. Now answer me, what is the name of this residence? As this is raw mole meat. I asked for a live mole, living, as in what you won't be doing when I'm through with you. Number 832. Time to prove that you're the only one around with the. My current research project is a study of behavior of those troublesome cowbids, moles, to a layman such as your. Oh. You need not concern yourself with the statistics of my research, which would be far beyond your feeble mind. You need only know that I require one live mole pup, and I require it now. Wow. The blank stare on your face tells me that you lack even the common knowledge that the royal plantations of Oda are known to be infested with filthy creatures, and that any half-wit botanist who works there could educate you on how to capture one. Am I not making myself clear, Research Assistant 777? You! Our plantation. Okay. Could ask nicely. I mean, I'm serious, you could just ask nicely. Bum. Alright. We only have a week of October left, which is kind of sad. I'm thinking. I don't know what to do about it though. Looking to nab yourself a no, are you? You hear no argument from me, the cute little buggers, but leave them to their own devices. And they're more than happy to eat us out of house and home. Fortunately, they're more belly than brains. Board up the stag one if you have the right tools. First of all, you're going to want to set this bundle of weeds atop one of the molehill. Then take this flintstone and set the weeds aflame. Smoke will flood the tunnel, and the moles come bursting to the surface with a breath for fresh air. Mind you, I said moles. Your little pup won't put up much of a fight, but his mother won't be so keen to part with her young. You best brace yourself for a fight. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, my fault. Oh, shoot. I forgot I was wearing this outfit. I wore this because of... I don't... I don't even know how to explain it. I was doing something with my FC. And, the weed bundle. Whoa! Is that it? Oh, there he is! Aw. That didn't take long. Oh. We have a problem. We have a massive problem. Oh no. Oh yeah, we have a massive problem. I did not hit record for these quest lines. Oh boy. Whatever your number was, I swear to the gods, if you come back empty-handed, I will use you for my next research specimen. Fine. It's fine. I can just pull off just highlighting and downloading the VOD. Well, look at that. Well, look at this. A mole pup. Scrawny little runt if I ever saw one. But what can I say? My experiences with certain research assistants have left me with a soft spot for half-wit monsters and ugly things. For my base shape and beauty, I'll be very, very gentle. Apricot. Let's be taking notes. I don't. Why? What are you doing? Beast. If this was true. Have you never found it strange that despite spending the better part of their lives in tunnels beneath the storm, moles possess unusually large eyes? Have it because you possess... What? That eye. Eyes grow large that they might see their prey in the darkness, but I thought, no, I knew different. They were nigh useless. They did not see, but rather felt the vibrations around them. But I have another mole. Yours. What? Can we burn her alive now? I hate this person so much. If I saw that myself, I would have, like, roundhouse her kick off this ledge. I would have, and not cared one bit. I hope we never have to do any more quests for her. Because I get more and more annoyed by her by the second. Well, at least we're at 8. Yes. And it's okay. If I knew that was going to happen, I wouldn't have. Snatched from the hall. It's going to starts with countless experiments filled with endless poking, prodding, potatoes. Because compared to that, following an adventure around all day is a... So glad. gonna be honest, he kind of does make you think of Rufus. Oh my god. Anyway. Botanist Guild. Okay. Well, we can do it there. We gotta go Guild. That's kind of annoying though. It is kind of annoying that I forgot to hit the button. But it's okay. It's alright because who the hell? Oh, it's you guys! I am a vocalist and leader of the Homunculi, a lyrical genius, the likes of which the realm is. Oh my god, here we go. Dell has one of my innumerable fans. If you come seeking my autograph, that you return when harassed. No letter. I'm not your fan. I'm a delivery person. A letter? Don't tell me. Taking on a second career as a messenger boy that you might afford tickets to our next performance. No. Has our new contract arrived, perchance? I'm ever so looking forward to sharing our gift of music with you, or is the realm over? Our ballads and lays shall sweep the land, and a new chapter in the legend of the homunculi will be right. It's a touch bittersweet. It is only through man this person. Did I hear my name? What might I do for you today? Or for your next performance, perhaps? This is the lady we were hoping to see. The homunculi have a most important announcement to make. I felt you should be the first to know. We're taking our show on the high road. The homunculi have made arrangements for a musical tour that will span from the peaks of Carthage to Thanaland. Our long-sought dream realized at last. I truly could not be happier for you. Needless to say, as your patrons, Black Rabbit Traders will gladly provide you with the funds for this momentous undertaking. That said, recent events have been far cumbersome. Worrying I shall return to meet with my superiors immediately. I can promise you that you will be able to depart within the next moon. The sentiment is welcome, but that will not be necessary. A trader from Uda has promised us all the gil we need. We leave on the morrow. I'm afraid there is another rub. Our new backers desire to be the sole and singular patrons of the homunculi. Our relationship with the Black Rabbit Traders have been mutually a beneficial one, but I fear that it has come to an end. We are forever in your debt for all you've done for us, and yet you must understand the gift we would share with the realm is too great to tarry here any longer. Wow. They're gonna dump one management that's probably their best management and go for another that's probably a terrible one. And yet the pain. Parting is such sweet swallow, and yet the pain would only be greater were we to linger on. We will treasure the memories we have made forever, but the road as ever. The words flow from your lips like honey, or like a dagger in your back. Yeah, well, if this is the choice you have made, who am I to stand in your way? I say only this. This tour of yours had best be the greatest show Eroge has ever seen, as your first and foremost admirer. I will settle for nothing less. It will be all that and more. You have my word. Or were you meet me beneath the bridge by the Leatherworks Guild and speak to no one of our conversation? Oh yeah, I could change my... I think I can change this now. Yeah. Remove. Leatherwork. Thanks for coming, adventurer. Let us dive straight into the matter at hand. You know that I serve as co-signer of Black Rabbit Traders, yes? It is a profession which is about as glamorous as it sounds, which is to say not very. There was a time when I entertained the thought of leaving it in search of a more fulfilling line of work. Then one day I happened upon them. Their music was enchanting, and their countenance even more so. But the garb they wore, my dearly departed great-grandmother wouldn't be caught dead in those garbage robes. And so I proposed an offer. Black Rabbit Traders would clothe the homunculi in our finest garb and pay a sum sufficient to keep their instruments in good feather. In return, their performance would serve to promote our wares. It was a relationship that exceeded the wildest expectations of all involved. The audience flocked to their performance, and business at Black Rabbit Traders budgeted. It was a dream come true for all of us, a dream I thought would last forever, but I assure you this is no self-centered grudge. This sudden offer is most troubling. For all their success, the profits the homunculi have bought us would barely amount to a clink in the coffer of any wealthy Odalian trader. No, I smell something amiss. I would ask your expertise in investigating the matter. Walk the markets of the Grania and listen to the words on the street. Should you hear any shady dealings, return here and share them with me. Yeah. Okay, now we get to what's going on. On. Got that sweet information. What about you? I know you. Any news? You take the master of the markets for a common rumor monger, and to compound the effort, you come bearing not even a single eel pie. Oh, very well. I shall design your answer. For another reason that you seem unlike to leave my sight until I do. All the talk about the markets of late has been the attacks on the Black Rabbit supply wagon that you might have heard for yourself. Who had a pair of working ears. But the damage visited by the calamity upon the land and its natural resources trade has been slow to recovering in the past 5 years. Only with the wares bought in by traveling merchants from Uda, that these markets have been able to sustain the level of their activity. The local operation The only local operation that has been able to bring a steady profit is Black Rabbit Traders. But with their purchasing of items from adventurers, Manamita's recent efforts to employ that band of honey-tongued bards in publicizing her product. Perhaps they enjoyed a bit too much success for others' liking. Ooh. Whoever could be behind those unpardonable crimes. What crimes, you say? I speak of the vicious attacks on Black Rabbit supply wagons, of course. I'm surprised you have not heard of. Not heard. The tales are so terrifying as to keep the bravest merchant up at night. My brother is convinced that the old Dalians are pulling the strings. I, however, believe we should be wary against letting cloud our judgment. Merchants think only a profit. She has spared no effort in studying Gordania culture and trade, filling regular reports to Odal the maid. As she tells it, she has taken an active role in promoting Gordanian wares in her own homeland and across the realm. My brother is entitled to his opinion, but I cannot see how any of the questioning girl's intention. Rumors, you say, surprise you haven't heard them yourself. It'll take more than two steps these days without hearing of another attack on a Black Rabbit supply wagon. I've got my own theories as to the perpetrators, mind you. They start with a certain Udalian rich, who I reckon ain't too happy for rivals' recent success. Evidence, let's just call it instinct. I wouldn't trust an Udalian half as far as I could throw one. I'm with you there. I understand completely about that. And I think the Odalian is now trying to get her hands on the bards. So that, apparently I ran out of what you call it stuff. Interesting. So, our recent troubles are the talk of the town. A little surprised that, due to rumor, the misfortune of others tastes as sweet as honey made. I must say, this news that we're monitoring transactions at our markets is somewhat concerning. While I have no desire to race conclusions, I believe caution is in order. There is more. While presenting herself as an independent merchant, I have reason to believe she procures a sizable portion of her stock through the Barrett Trading Company. Perhaps the name is unfamiliar to you. It is most often heard in connection with the all matter of ill rumors, dealing in stolen goods, swindling unsuspecting customers, and so on and so forth. Under normal circumstances, I'd want nothing to do with this band of thieves, but if they were to set their sights on my honey-tongued homunculi, I simply refuse to turn a blind eye. Fortunately, I have an idea. I've prepared a circular document that should I would ask that you deliver it to her and keep her distracted. I will take care of the rest. I got another ladder. I got another ladder. So yeah. We're all the way back here. The only Gondonian I met in my time who understands how to do business. Whoever brings her to... Oh yeah, you look like an Udalian. You true and true, 100%. I've been around far too long to fall for empty takes. Tales of easy profit, great windfalls. See what you would offer. This is page from the Black Rabbit Ledgers, complete with a list of all wares purchased from adventurers along with their selling and purchasing prices. That knowledge, I can simply sell the wares that they offer at a discount, while raising the price on those goods not attainable elsewhere. I'll simply... Not really. Your services today will not be forgotten. Come back. Share the profits. It's probably all lies. Probably made up prices and stuff, and it's like... I wouldn't be surprised if she made up all the prices, gave them to her, and then it's like, oh yeah, these are super expensive compared to the other person. I don't know what's going on in this story. Completely. Not thank you enough with your aid. Your first step of my plan has been carried out to perfection. Now my visitor should be arriving at any moment. There you are. Here's your payment in full. What's that? For a friend, a smart businesswoman knows how to use all her resources. The fellow who just departed was one of underlings. I asked him to search the mistress's stall for 2 documents. The first one, which my new friend has duly delivered as a contract with the homunculi. It aims to steal our profits, seeks to accomplish this first and foremost by luring our exclusive band of bards away from us. The other document I required is a page from the license board sent by Ron Stoppable. Note the red mark along our major training throw. Assuming that Rinsu associates are in possession of the same document, I suggest that the next attack on our supply cavern strike there in the central shroud due southwest. Raising acts of banditry cannot be permitted. Yes, I beg you. My brochure is. Should you find any evidence of a connection to those black cards at Barnet, deliver it to me at my place of business at the Knot. If we do not act quickly, my sweet tongue, fair-haired beauties will be lost to Gordania forever. So in other words, the other side is sabotaging. I shouldn't know. You're invited to our Hey! heartens me to know that our man is safe. God, my thanks, adventurer. Pray tell, were you able to find any evidence of a connection to those roads? Oh, that's... It began as mere speculation, but I say where we build ourselves the most convincing cape. Yes, everything has come together. Ports on the flow of goods at the markets found their way to those scoundrels at Burnt, who, seizing upon the chance for a quick profit, orchestrated the attacks on their suppliers. The stolen wares were hauled back to Burnt and sold for a penance. With the goods now in high demand, she raised her prices, doubtless funneling a portion of the ample profits back into the coffers. That insult to injury, they were to use these ill-gotten gains along with the timely troubles. Wait for me. It's a plan so brilliant, I wish I'd come up with it myself, but thanks to you, friend, it's a plan that shall be spectacularly spoiled. Come by just moments ago to say farewell. If we hurry, we can catch some before they depart. I have it on good account that we will be in attendance to see them off. Let us shove the evidence of these twisted dealings in our self-satisfied little face. Come for your share, have you? Hated friend, fortunes are not made in a day, or do you have another proposition? Let's see. Let's take it at that, and then that. And then all this. Well now, well, I never. Just whose side are you on anyway? This adventurer kindly rescued one of our wagons from a band of bloodthirsty brigands. Brigands who just happened to be in possession of the bill you see now. Meanwhile, I have managed to come into possession of detailed reports of our training activities, signed, name, and address to the Burning Training Company. Like the coincidence when you... Did you say you would donate a share of your profits to see... Or that I made the old dollar simply in an interest of trade. My contacts, let me guess, you had your misgivings, but couldn't let your fortunes to be had, so you cast your lot with Baron, covered your eyes and ears, and hoped for the best, ignorant of your... I heard that the wood whalers and god quivers are taking particularly severe measures regarding the sales of stolen and poached goods. Oh, a word or two from me, and you'll spend the night in the comfort of your very own goals. I might still be persuaded to look the other way, provided we come to an agreement, darling. Speaking as a almost victim of those. Then again, one might argue, trying to imprison such... You need to drop the whole... Oh god, they're one of the... This group is like, oh, it's a beautiful woman. She shouldn't be in jail regardless of her crimes being heinous and horrible. Sever all ties with the Baron Trading Company at once, and promise you you'll never so much as lay a finger on my precious homunculi again. These are my conditions, and they are not negotiable. Again, you have my words. Starting on the morrow, every merchant in the markets will vouch that they've never seen a trader as beautiful as No putting anything past you, my dear, now is it? Brilliant and beautiful. Now that's... Says he who was ready to bolt for the desert after the call of the highest bidder. Huh. Consider yourself fortunate that when it comes to business, I can hold my own with anyone in Udal, or the realm for that matter. The help of a few good friends, that is. Never have so much thought of parting ways. You were ready to. Just so. Why, I've never seen a woman more willing and able to use all the resources at her disposal to overcome any obstacle in her path. Remind me never to end up on your bad side again, my dear. Stick to your songwriting and singing and leave the financial affairs to me. And don't foresee, and I don't foresee us having any more problems. Do we have an understanding? We do, we certainly do. You are a veritable sheer force of nature. I cannot imagine any who would dare stand in your way. I'll be watching your future performances in our ledgers with great interest. Here's to a profitable relationship for years and years to come. I think the nice act is now gone from her. He's taking this much more serious. Area retained chair. Yay. 9. Level 9. Hang on. Oh my god, that's a... Delivery. Is that what you're calling it now, sweet thing? Oh, a letter. Thanks. Useful things. Better than Creamer's rum. For putting me to sleep. Give it here. No, thank you. I've taken up farming. No, thank you. I've taken up farming. Curse you, matey, and your God's-own letter. Rip it up in half and water it. With his son grows farming, he says farming. He chooses over red swallows. Go. Where are my matters? Left them on land when I went to sea. Come back and the swiveling thing hasn't withered. Waited a fortnight before going off with someone else. I've got reasons to take the news hard. Pencil tart. You don't got enough men or women, mind you. Not going to recruit just anybody though. We being the meanest, nail chewingest levy in the whole. No offense at all, but we ain't interested in sugar skulls like the one atop your shoulders. What are you talking to? Now out came the paper and ink, and out went them letters to likely reflect what retired privateering, and not by the way of scaffold. No, and more no. That was the last, but none. As for that last one, the polite person should have been here long before now. Set out from the mill to bring some lumber to the camp with another. You got land sands, do you? Oi, it was a good turn, eh? Outrageous, the miniature marauder ran to a spot of trouble. I don't know. Wow. So we're getting apparently a massive remake of the three Grand Theft Auto 3 game, the Grand Theft Auto series, the first three games, which is 3, San Andreas, and Vice City, Brainly. Alright. You took me killed, didn't you? You didn't even ask. Now don't be like that, Captain. You were pressed, you know that. I'd say that deserves our thanks, The bloody bastard took me kill. I like being pressed, since it tingled up my thigh. As if you want to thank the bastard. You go on and be me swimming, guys. I apologize, the captain's never been one for social graces. But with all the killing and marauding, thank you kindly for both. The look of a fine killer, though, sharing's is not as bad when your shadows and appetite for carnage. Well, if salt isn't sweet, the captain don't usually have a good word for anyone's outside. That's another surprise. She's not the sort to watch the clock hands. We had much truck with time. On at the bill, poor mate's bill. Was when we saw Hound settle in to make a new life a ghost town, no adventurer. For old pirates, the only ghosts are out on the open water. And even for not so good pirates like that one, I don't know what they call her. Ratata. Mad dog of the mill. Ain't wrong, but got nothing but fighting in our blood, which is why I worry 'tis the captain's idea to clean our hands of leaving and start a new life at the mill. I'll go on and put her in one of her moods. Time to haul anchor. Look, I'm just a courier. I'm just somebody that just delivers things right now. Apparently this is a job that was forced on me without realizing it. There you go, got me lumber. Thanks to you, but not me new recruit. Weren't forsaken for farming. Incompetent, but the bugger, if I know why she said no. That every dog needs a little petting, a little treating, a bit of salt beef from a new friend might do. Alright, I gotta talk to her now. You took my kill! I don't like that. We're all like, more words than sense. Well, if it's words you wish to waste, waste. And just punch her. Just, maybe that'll help. Not interested, eh? Think well of her if you can. The captain is what we made her. The captain is what we made her. Her mama got her chest stove. Boarding a merchantman? In the very next boom, what does her papa do but make a right mess of the steps of Sunrise? Born on a pirate ship, raised up by pirates, important in life for a child. I can still see her toddling along the gun deck and swinging her wee axe with a blunt edge. Didn't stay blunt for long. Never another child to play with. We should have put her ashore for fostering, but we had no heart to. Got nothing but marauding in our veins. I tried to show her how other folk live, draw her out a bit, but for all we knew it, she'd gutted the former captain and taken the place at the fore. A part of me feels it'd be good for her to join the Red Swallows. Though we'd have the hearts, but we'd be heartsore to lose her. She'll have her battles, making a swallow instead of a dog. As for us, we'll find ourselves a new captain. We always do. Weren't scared of her the way most are. That's why she liked you. I know it. Can't you talk to her again? You're the floating city. There's a floating city? Is that what these rock? Yeah, that's what these are. The floating city. Why is it floating though? You don't... There's like so much lore here and we don't know what any of this is. You again. I could kill you. I can kill most things if I'm in the mood. I don't need them word swallows. It's them what need me is all. I know me man calls me rabbit. Does it look like I care? I know I ain't the sick one. Dogs are loyal. I kill for them. I kill for my family. I don't know. I don't care what. Or that's sick if you ask me. Maybe I'd kill for you sometime. I'm heading home. It's raining. You keep that gob of yours clapped her off. I need a dead rep to stuff it with. Calm down. It takes I feel like it takes like an hour to do 3 of these quests because they're. One, I'm distracted. Number 2, I've realized that I didn't hit the button, the record button, so I have to get the VOD after this one. And it's just taking a good bit. Any luck, adventurer? The captain hasn't uttered a word since she came back down. Let me guess. This dog won't fly, eh? It breaks my heart to see her be calmed like this. A young girl shouldn't be holed up in a but axes for company. I suppose she ain't no young girl anymore. Well, we best be on our way. Back to Poor Maid's Mill. Start to say my apologies. Sweet navigator, no, no, and no. If one swallow doesn't make a summer, what's no swallow make? All that work and not one recruit one. Still, if Red's there, we won't have to worry none about the mill. Not even a kobold's brain blowing enough to take the place what she's about. Not the finest hour for the Red Swallows. So we're missing. Yep, I need to rethink our recruiting standards. 7 hells, lower it a bit. Try out a few weaklings, real slow. Might work if we can get the swallows to take it easy on the sweetlings. We train them separate like Torwal. Try as I might, I don't see it working. Be like putting tar in grog, calling it as good as. Don't worry, you'll figure it out. Delivery. Okay. And now 10. Alright. Alright, let's go back. Like I said, I'm gonna stop the stream for a moment, grab the VOD, and then take a small break. Like I said, I can't. So yeah. There's some music when I come back. Just give me 5 minutes.